Today's question, what do knee sleeves do? So knee sleeves are very useful, and you'll see them if you generally watch any form of weightlifting, so be it Olympic weightlifting or CrossFit or powerlifting, you will see people wearing these knee sleeves. And if you go to most gyms, you will see people wearing things around their knees, and you'll even see elbow sleeves. And they come in different thicknesses based on your needs. So some of them are very thick, they can be up to 13 mils, and some of them are 7 mils and 4 mils depending on what you need. So some people use them basically because they're recovering from a knee injury and they want to keep their knees warm, and kind of what the knee sleeve does, when you pull the knee sleeve over, depending on what thickness you get and what size you get, it basically compresses your knees, so you feel your knees a bit more, and it also heats up the area around your knee. So a lot of people just use knee sleeves because they feel better when they wear them. They also protect your knee as well, because they basically stop a bit of movement in your knee when you're actually doing things like heavy squats or heavy deadlifts, and that's why people wear them. They're also very useful, again, if you're recovering from a knee injury. Let's say you've got patellar tendon issues, or you've got different issues with your knee, but that kind of are niggles, or you've got old injuries. A knee sleeve can basically keep your knee warm. It can also, for things like lunges and split squats where your knee has to gently touch the floor, it can help protect you a little bit from doing them. So if you do a lot of leg work, and you want to keep your knees a bit safe, a bit healthy, they're very useful for that. Now, what they are not good for, and this is where they get overblown, is that they can increase your lifting dramatically. A lot of people who wear knee sleeves, because they compress your knee, particularly if you're doing back squats, they feel better. Like your knee feels better, and it feels warm, and it feels a bit tighter. So you physically feel that you can do a bit more. And they do add a little bit to your performance, no question. But if your technique, they will not compensate for poor technique, just bad manners, or just bad technique on the barbell. If your technique is terrible and your squat form's all over the place, where you're weight shifting over your toes and things like that, knee sleeves aren't going to help that. If anything, wearing a knee sleeve will just literally hide a problem you have. But if you're recovering from injury, or you have good technique and you just want to progress your lifts a bit more, or you want to keep your knees healthy longer, or your elbows if you're doing things like pressing and stuff like that, they generally are very good because they keep the joints warm, keeps blood flowing there, keeps everything moving warm, and they're very useful. So that's what knee sleeves do, guys, or elbow sleeves. They're basically just a form of protection when you're training. They don't perform miracles, and they should generally only be used if you're an experienced athlete who understands good technique and knows their purpose of why they're using elbow sleeves and knee sleeves, rather than just, oh, I saw it on Instagram, or I saw this person wearing them, so I'll wear them. If you're unsure you need them, ask a coach. They'll advise you yes or no, because look, especially if you're growing, because you'll have to, if you get bigger, you have to buy more, and they're not that cheap. So if you have any questions, guys, you can ask in the comments below. And as always, we'll talk to you later. Hope you have a good day. Cheers.